So if you've been trying to start or scale an AI type agency and it just hasn't seemed to have been clicking yet, it is not because you are lazy, behind, or bad at AI. There is a chance though that it's because you're selling the wrong thing. Most people I see online are building AI agencies by selling one-time widgets or chatbots or automations or custom built projects for their clients. They get paid once and usually it's in a great sum, which is great, but then they're back at zero every single time for every single client. That's the reason why nothing ever compounds. In this video today, I'm going to show you the exact AI agency fulfillment from start to finish that I use to get recurring revenue from my clients. I mean, I've literally had clients pay me $30K, $40K, or even $50,000 in personal profit over their lifetime value. And I'm not going to explain it with some kind of whiteboard or just a useless Miro board. I'm literally going to show you me live building it out from start to finish, literally everything from scratch. These are real clients, real payments, and real systems. Now, if you've been watching these AI agency videos for a while and you're kind of confused on how people actually fulfill for these clients, then this video will fix that for you. And what's absolutely insane about this is that like I'm able to charge $3,000 to $4,000 per month per client. Every time that I get this notification from a client, I get $50. And I got like 6 of them yesterday. And this video is going to show you from start to finish how to build out a system that can do that for you. If you're new here, my name's Owen Rensland. I've only been doing this for about 2 years, but I started an agency at like 17. I dropped out of my dream school at 18 and I built a lean AI agency model that basically sells ads and AI to local businesses that's done multiple 6 figures in the last couple of years. So these videos that I post now are for that version of myself that had no fucking idea on where to start. So in this video, I'm gonna first explain how it's even possible for me to get paid $40,000 or more for a single client over their lifetime. I mean, that's literally a teacher's salary from one singular client of mine. No AI agency that I've ever seen is doing those numbers. Then I'm going to jump into live fulfillment and just walk through exactly how this works, an entire successful AI agency service that is able to charge $300 a day per client, basically right in front of your eyes. So let's jump in. Literally, this singular client of mine has paid me literally $37,000 in the last year or so. I don't know if anyone can show this like from their own experiences because most people probably don't have singular clients paying them over up to like literally $40,000 individually. But I want to quickly break down how this is even possible in the first place. So the first thing I want to kind of explain is why one-off AI services fail. Okay, I've seen so many people come and go and sell these one-time projects and custom developer builds where they get this developer and they basically charge these one-time services to their clients, and yes, they might make a couple $1,000s, but at the start of next month, they need to find all new customers again, find literally an entire list of clients again, and then they have to fulfill for them with completely different deliverables, so it's extremely hard to scale. What's absolutely ridiculous about this is that what I'm doing right now is like, I don't fucking do anything. Like I literally copy and paste the same exact fulfillment for every single customer. Same ad setup, same strategy, same AI backend, same everything, and I will show you that all today. Another thing as well, I think a lot of people get held up on AI. They think AI is so cool, AI is so flashy, AI is amazing, it's the future. While they are correct in some way, business owners don't care about that. That's the hard truth is like if you're offering a service to some kind of blue collar business owner, right? Whether that's roofing or remodeling or windows, whatever type of business it is, like they don't care about AI. Most of them don't even trust it or think it's even real. And showing them that like, oh, I'm going to implement this AI caller to your business, like that's not good enough. They won't care. And I know you know it's true because if you've talked to people trying to offer something like that, they likely have just said fuck off. So what you need to do is to bundle ads and AI so you can actually deliver the outcome. That is the very important distinction, is delivering the outcome. These business owners don't care about AI automation. They don't care about chatbots and web chat widgets and fancy looking websites that look clean. They don't care. They want more jobs booked on their calendars. That's it. Nothing else. So the best thing that you can possibly do is take advantage of the fact that they likely don't run paid advertising. Most of these companies rely solely on word of mouth, right? They just like rely on partners and word of mouth through, you know, their local area. And they're able to like build a pretty successful business doing that. And they haven't even delved into the world of paid ads. Paid ads are a cheat code. You can literally spend $1 and get 3 back. And you can do that for them, right? By making your service that much more valuable, you can charge thousands more every single month. Now, the thing is like when I started, I basically charged $100 for my first ever client. And it was kind of a joke because like I thought I signed a client. I was like, oh my God, I finally went from 0 to 1. But the truth is that like I really didn't, you know? I only charged $100 for some simple automation service services. And that felt crazy to me at the time because I was like, what, 16? But nowadays I'm literally charging like $4,000 a month per client, which sounds ridiculous because that is the complete opposite of charging $100 for a service. But because of that, he thought he was buying an automation. So he paid $100 for it, right? And he was like, okay, that's pretty reasonable. Yeah, I won't pay probably more than that for a simple automation because it's just an automation. Doesn't actually get me more customers, even though that's what it's supposed to. But the way I package my services now is I'm like, I will build out your entire fucking marketing suite. I will literally run ads on your company's behalf. I will book them into appointments. I will use AI follow-up. I will do everything I can for one reason and one reason only. I want to just get you more jobs. That's it. Now, if you can package your services like that, you will win. You just will. I've had so many business owners before I understood this. I would go on a sales call and I would like pitch them and like explain the process in full. And they'd be like, okay, well, what is this actually going to do? In my eyes, I'm like, what do you mean? Like, obviously it's going to get you more jobs and make you more money, but they don't see that. They don't think like us in that way. So it's very important that you remove the process. You can explain, yes, you can explain that you're going to be running ads on their behalf, but like I would very much stray away from saying, oh, I'm going to offer you AI automations, or I'm going to offer you a web chat widget, or I'm going to get you a website built out. Like instead, I'm going to get you more jobs. I'm going to get you 6 to 8 extra jobs every single month on a pay per result basis. That's the key. Now, here's the reason why I'm able to charge anywhere between $2,000 to $4,000 a month per client. The reason is because of that pay per result offer that I just mentioned. Now, I can basically ask my clients to pay me every single time I generate them some kind of lead or show some kind of interest. Now, if we look at the typical things that are in the market, like Angie Leads or Home Advisor, they're charging like a couple $100 for a shared lead, a lead that multiple contractors get. So if I get them an exclusive lead directly through Meta ads, say, for example, and charge like $50 for that lead, they're completely happy with that. Even if it's a tire kicker, even if it's a little bit out of area, depending on because not all leads that come through will be perfect, but I can charge for every single one of them because I got a lead that wasn't there before that's interested in their services. That is the direct power of the tangibleness of running ads for someone. Now, I showed you this earlier. It's like I have clients that pay me literally hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it's just leads, $50 for every single one of those leads, and I can do that for multiple clients. So I would recommend charging a certain dollar amount for every single lead that you generate them, regardless of what you actually do for them for your service. Now, if you're doing a website, if you're doing all this other stuff, like it makes sense to charge some kind of implementation fee, right? Charge $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, whatever it is. But on the back end, if you want recurring revenue, you need to offer something that allows for recurring revenue. I can't tell you how fucking annoying it is to literally charge $2,000 for a client and then the next month make nothing from them. What's the point? You went through all of that work just to get that client. Now you don't get paid. It makes $10K a month and then not $10K the next month. And we got into business, we got into this entrepreneurship world to make $10K a month at least at the minimum. I'm grateful to say that I've done that for like a while now. And the truth is that you need to have recurring revenue, okay? Have an outcome-driven offer. By charging for results, you're able to charge thousands of dollars a month and really just tangibly focus on the outcome when talking to them. And that's how you want to structure your offer. A pay-per-result offer with some kind of upfront fee for commitment. And now I want to go through a simple overview of everything that happens on the fulfillment process so you can understand how to build a service that can actually do this, that can literally get you a money machine that literally is sending you notifications every day of money, 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 money. It's pretty nice. So here's how to build it out. First things first, I want to show you what this actually looks like on the call with them. Because obviously, to sign more clients, you need to book more calls and book appointments. But here's how the pitch looks on those actual appointments. So I can basically show how I offer my services in a tangible way that's outcome oriented so they can see the value firsthand.
First things first, I have 3 steps in the process. The first thing is I do a lot to make sure that these are qualified people that are coming to you. And then the second thing is every time someone fills out their information on the form, essentially they would have all these text messages just to get them to reply. The goal is to get them to reply, right? You want a responsive person that's responding to you. Also, I take them through a whole qualification process like this, which asks what describes their home. You get this information, by the way. The second thing I do is basically I run my ads through Instagram and, like you guys said, Facebook. You'll see a lot of these ads. This is the third thing, by the way. What I do is I make them video ads instead of picture ads. So you've probably seen a lot of these before around the area. And honestly, they look pretty scammy and people don't really click on these. However, people do click on custom made video ads. So I'll make a 60-second video and basically have an offer that says like, these guys saved a certain amount of money.
So now that you've seen that clip, you understand how I keep my stuff more outcome oriented, saying, hey, I'm going to run your ads, I'm going to generate more leads and book you more jobs. And what that's going to result in is around 6 to 8 extra roof replacements every single month, and you only pay for the results that actually come. And by positioning myself in that way, they're super happy, they're super excited, and they're super interested. If you screen share them and use some kind of AI caller or chatbot or show them a website, like, these guys aren't going to be that interested because they don't care. They just want more jobs. So I basically explain that they're going to pay ad spend, and we're going to start off with $50 a day and scale that ad spend up. They're going to pay $50 for every lead that comes in, and they're going to pay $2K on the call to get started. Sounds crazy, but they do it. Here's an example of them saying yes.
What I charge is $2,000 up front and then $50 per lead.
I'm cool with that.
So as soon as you sign a new client, you want to get them on board. And what that actually looks like is simply just setting expectations and basically creating an ad account for them on either their account or your account. You can either run the ads for them if they want their company branding, or you can run them through your own account by making a business profile that's called like local area roofing or something like that, right? As soon as that's done, what you want to do is basically log into Ads Manager just like this. Now, what's special about this video in particular is that I have a client that agreed to be able to show you guys this. Now, I have gotten this guy 762 leads, and he has spent $28,000 on ads. That's a lot. That is a lot of people that have needed roof replacements. And for every single one of those leads, I've been able to charge $50. Now, I will explain how this is an AI agency because one, I use AI to build out literally all of the ads, but two, I use AI and the backend to follow up with these leads to help my client turn those leads into appointments. Now, the truth is that yes, ideally we want to work with bigger companies, right? Companies that make millions and millions of dollars a year. And those companies usually have call centers and receptions and internal teams literally made to call leads like this. But for the companies that don't, it makes it extremely valuable to them to offer some kind of AI backend by helping them convert the leads with either an AI caller or the AI conversation agent that's in GoHighLevel, which I can show you. So I'm just going to simply break down this campaign and show you exactly what the settings are, literally from start to finish, so you can copy them. So for this client, we have a lot going on here, but what you need to know is running ads on Meta is easy, okay? The trick is you want to basically have a simple campaign budget optimization campaign. So it's spending the budget along the entire campaign, not discriminating. And the important thing to keep in mind here as I go through the ad set level here is that the most important thing is just, do you have the right kind of ads in front of the right kind of audience? That is the only thing that matters tangibly. I could literally walk through all of these settings every single day and do all this stuff. But the truth is that if you have the right creative in front of the right audience, you'll get the right result. That's it. Creative is the highest leverage and most important thing here. So setting wise, I just have this simple location turned on with a basic age range of average homeowners. So I believe it's like 29 to 64. And in the actual ads, I simply have simple ads running, some picture ads running in some of these, some video ads running in some of these, some homeowner testimonial videos just like this. That's like, hey, we saved XYZ amount on roofing, and I can actually show you this ad right here.
We literally saved 14 grand on our roof by getting one more estimate. The first company we met with almost spent 2 hours pitching us. The second, the same. Fancy binder, huge promo, sign today pressure. And then a local company came out, just a simple walkthrough, real options, and a quote that actually made sense. They explained exactly where the big mistakes are and markups and how they keep things affordable without cutting quality. Before you decide, click learn more on this video and make sure to check them out as well.
This is a great example of something that you can run for your clients. Simple videos like that, or just simple breakdown videos of the actual offering. So a simple video just saying like, here's this is what we do with some basic B-roll, just like so, that most roofing companies have big unnecessary markups and that we don't. That's how we save, same top-notch materials and everything, and more homeowner testimonials, simple picture ads. The truth is that with the new Andromeda update, what's amazing about running ads for these guys is if you have a client, whatever niche it's in, all you have to do is just test a ton of creatives. I posted a video recently where I did a breakdown of a coaching call that I've had, a group call with a bunch of my clients. I helped them out with basically just like how to structure their ad campaigns, and even had someone go through a live campaign similar to this. And the winning setup for him was one campaign, one ad set, and 15 different ad creatives, With the Andromeda update, normally back in the day that wouldn't work because it would just like starve the creator. Like they don't have enough budget to fuel them. So you'd have to smartly allocate your budget. But right now you just hit play on a ton of ads just like this, whether it's DCTs, dynamic creative tests or not, it's going to convert. And you have a simple copy, simple ads. And believe it or not, ads like this, like these 3 ads right here, have been the highest converting out of all of my ads for all of my clients. Basic ad creatives and basic copy. We installed this roof for 40% less than competitors because we priced fair. There you go. That's it. It's so simple. I don't understand how people can't like figure out how to run good ads and get a good cost per lead for their clients. It's like I have literally had a $40 cost per lead over like $30,000 of ad spend just by testing these ads alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And each one of these has around 2 to 3 ads. It takes you a couple hours to make 20 to 30 ads with AI. You can use artlist.io or you can even use something like Sora, which is what I've done to make these videos. The simple breakdown of how to actually make these video ads is just simply go to ChatGPT and create a prompt, a Sora prompt. It's usually pretty free. Like it only will generate 5-second, I believe, for 5 to 10-second videos. So, or maybe it's like 10 to 15-second. So what you have to do is tell ChatGPT to break it into 3 prompts. And then on Sora, you can just type in the prompt number 1 and then create the people that are in the video as a character in Sora. The next time you make it, in the actual prompt section, choose at that character's name and then put in the second prompt and then the third prompt, stitch them together in Sora, use a Sora watermark remover, and before you know it, you have a beautiful ad that looks like this.
We got 3 quotes before doing our roof, and honestly, the price differences were insane.
The first company wanted like 29 grand for the whole house. The second came in around 25.
Same weather rated materials. Then someone told us about these local guys. They gave us a quote for 12 grand.
And that included everything from start to finish.
They showed up on time.
Didn't waste our day with a 2-hour sales pitch.
They just got the job done. Roof looks great.
No mess left behind.
And honestly, the house feels incredible now.
If you're getting estimates, definitely get one from these guys too.
Just tap learn more on this post and book your time with them.
That is truly how easy it is. Okay, I'm literally showing you winning ads and explain exactly how to make them. And all you want to do is launch them under your client and start the ad spend out at around like $30 to $50 a day, and then just scale up the ad spend. Because Hormozi says that you can literally dump like $1,000 a day into a single winning ad, right? And you can scale these companies super high, especially if it's a winning ad, right? Because these guys are only paying, $50 to $100 a day, right, on these ads. And usually a customer acquisition cost or how much ad spend it costs for them to actually get one of these clients, like a roofing job or whatever it is usually more like 1K or so. You can basically increase that ad spend, decrease the frequency of time between, now and when they get their next job, to get them more jobs. And before you know it, you're making a ton off of each client because you're charging for every single lead that comes through. Now, I want to quickly break down how to do that. So on the back end, I have simple automations built out for these leads that come through. And it looks like over 210 of these leads that have come through have booked appointments. I don't know what percent that is. That's around 30% of those leads have turned into actual appointments. So for them, it costs them as around $200 or so to get in front of a qualified homeowner. That's pretty good. Like that's great because they can close like usually, 30 to 50% of those. That's a ton of jobs. That's a ton of money. And that's a ton of revenue for them with outcome driven results. Now, what you can do is go to AI agents here and use a conversation AI bot that will basically book in those appointments on autopilot if they don't have a team to book them in. This is when the AI stuff gets fun. So that's what you can do to help lead conversion if they don't already have a team. This company, I believe, already has a team built in. So I just have basic automations built out to basically explain what the service is, to make sure the speed to lead is very fast by sending notifications to the business owners. And those kind of distinctions and changes right there are pretty much all you need to have to make this service worth that much money. I think so many people overcomplicate this and say like, oh my God, I need to have this beautiful AI agent and this perfect website and all of this stuff to make money. And the truth is that if you can just generate leads for a company and use AI ads or use AI copy or use AI follow-up or all of these things to make the fulfillment process extremely easy on your end, then that's all you have to do. Believe it or not, what happens is when a lead comes through, I get a notification and it charges on Stripe through the automation in GoHighLevel. And what's great about that is like, I don't even have to touch it. And I just see Stripe payments go into my account and I literally make $50 5 times a day for every single one of my clients. And it's like, this is the best possible way to fulfill, to have an ads with an AI backend on the agency and use AI to actually make those ads. So you're running AI ads for businesses. And because of that, you're able to keep fulfillment at extremely easy to fulfill. So you don't have to spend tons of time fulfilling for these clients, doing custom projects, custom development, and all of this stuff. And instead, you can can copy and paste and use similar ads for every single one of your clients. That is the power of this. And what's also great is if you want to improve your product, it takes feedback, right? Basic systems thinking, that's how it works. And if you want to improve your product, improve the amount of leads that they get, or improve the backend process of conversion or any of this stuff, it's very important that you offer the same thing for all of your clients. Because the second that you offer 5 or 10 things for, different people, you have developers for certain stuff and website going to this guy, automation going to this guy, custom automation going to this guy, you don't have a consistent source of feedback. And because of that, you struggle a lot to actually scale because you can't make your product better. You can't charge more. I could probably whip on one of these calls and charge like $5K up front for my service because I've had such good winning results for my clients over a long period of time. Building a good product's very important. It's honestly more important to have a product be outcome oriented. Whatever you sell, AI or chatbots or widgets or ads or whatever it is, make it outcome driven in the eyes of the client and you will succeed. Okay. Super simple. And if you have any questions on what this process actually looks like, what the booking calendar looks like in this snapshot, if you want the actual snapshot with these automations as well, there is a 10-hour free video in the description of this video that you can watch. And it has the snapshots that you can literally just copy and paste for your own clients to get the same results and charge the same amount of money. It goes through how to actually make these ads from start to finish, how to manage this campaign, the mindset required, how to get these clients. Literally everything you need to know is in that 10-hour video. I'm willing to bet an arm and a leg that there is not one person in this entire space with that much value packed into one video. I don't care how long most of these people's videos are, they aren't as value packed as that one. So I'll see you in that video. If you have any questions about like how this actually works, they will likely be answered in that video. How to build these ads, how to set up GoHighLevel, how to get these snapshots, get these automations ready and in place to scale and use for every single one of your customers, how I structure my sales calls from start to finish, from going from a complete stranger to a paying customer in like an hour, and everything else in regards to getting clients and ultimately scaling to 10, 20, or even $30,000 a month yourself. So I'll see you in that 10-hour video. But basically, a simple overview for this is to change your offer to be really outcome oriented. Make it very tangible for your clients that they're getting this result by going with you. In addition to that, start running ads on their behalf. It's literally this easy. These ads that you are seeing in front of your face, this exact ad campaign, an ad set, an ad level strategy, like you can copy and paste it and literally make 4K a month per client as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it valuable. Once again, you have any questions, go to the 10-hour video in the description. It will likely answer all of them. And yeah, appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.